Well, hello humanity, it's me Emilio DeJesus. Like I do on my videos, fake world government, fake world religions, fake education system. All to keep the slaves brainwashed. Now, this is my book number 2. Right here it is. Issue number 2, available now on eBay, so I'm going to explain it to you guys. Remember, it's always free, okay? I only printed 100 copies. So far from issue number 1, we have 50 something copies, all right? And this is what I say, like, to humanity, like, the people on this planet has been so brainwashed by the fake system. This is incredible. But you have the ability to think, to use your brain to see what I'm telling you is the truth. So this is issue number 2, the Red Sun Solar System, that we're going to explain right now. I already explained issue number 1, okay? The 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. All right, I explained this one. Now we're going to explain this one. All right, and the things that makes me like, what's worth more than gold? Knowledge. I'm giving you the knowledge, the truth, so you can change the system, the fake system. All right. All churches around the world are mind control facilities. They keep the people stupid, the civilization stupid. They indoctrinate us since we were little kids. Our parents were fake Bible characters. They never study nature, how it works. The schools are indoctrination. They don't teach you. They just teach you how to be a slave of the fake system, how to follow orders. Okay? That's it. All right? All presidents are actors. All world leaders are one. They just give you the illusion that they're separate. And it's up to you to use your brain to change this fake world. Okay? You have to change it. You can't be... And the thing is, well ruled this world money. People are just like, they're so brainwashed. The politicians, the judges, people who run the township, they brainwash. They like the fake system because they're getting paid a lot of money. They love the money. The money has them stupid. Okay? They don't like knowledge. They don't care. Alright? So this is only for the people who are like me, who wants to know the truth and how nature is going to change, how Earth changes. All right. So let's get started explaining the Red Sun Solar System. All right. Let's do that. So hopefully I set up things differently here. Hopefully you guys can see the difference. All right. So right now, this is issue number 2, Humanitarian History, the Red Sun Solar System, Millennium Cycle. So here's the Red Sun. It comes in every millennium, every 1,000 years. It came in the year 2010. Oh, hi, Emilio, how you know that's the correct year? Well, the fake system had to tell you the truth, fictionalized. When you read your Bible, one is like 1,000. Eve, when you read the Bible, Eve is the Red Sun. Satan is the Red Sun. David and Goliath. Goliath is the yellow sun. David is the Red Sun solar system. All right. Samson is the Red Sun solar system. You need to know these. You need to study nature to see through their illusions. But I'm going to explain it here, all right? So here we have the Red Sun solar system. It comes underneath the lion. So this is the cover, all right? So let's move out. That's the cover. So let's go to page... Okay, when you open it, this will be the next thing. It has all the information, all right? So this is the printing company I send. I'm trying to look for a new printing company because this printing company, they're shipping it by FedEx. They don't know how to handle your packages. So most of my books, you know, they're okay. You can probably take the crease with an iron or whatever. But I like things perfect, and you know what I mean. So right now there's 3 prices for issue 2 on my eBay account. You can get it on eBay. I'm gonna share that link. So like the ones who has a lot of creases and damages is $5. Then the ones who are like 2 or 3 creases will be 10. Then the ones who are like 9.6, 9.0, 9.6, those will be 15. Okay. I didn't get no good grades. I only got 4, and I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna sign them and submit it into CGC to get them, you know, graded. All right. Couple copies for myself for the future. All right. So there you go. So it tells you all the information here. Okay, the publication, Humanity Origins, rediscovered by Emilio DeJesus. So I'm giving you all my name, all my information. All right. So you can see, I don't lie. I tell you the truth. Religious people, religious organization, they're lying to you. They make billions of dollars lying to you. And that's the thing I'm saying. I printed 100 copies, number one. 52 copies left. It should have been sold out. Issue 2, I just posted it. There's the first video. Hopefully, I get the same people who order number 1. Buy them. But it's like, I posted it, only one person brought one. Okay? So it's like, these people in the world already, people don't love knowledge. They don't care. You need to start caring and start changing shit. Alright. That's why I say, like, there's no hope for the human race, because the people are just freaking incredibly stupid. You need to start learning how to use your brain and learn how the star map works. Okay, so now when you buy my book, alright, any book, this is page number 1. So I will sign my name here, and I will put the serpent, or I will do a sketch of the serpent. I'm going to start putting in all the books as well. In the beginning, the spider. Earth is, this is what you call allegory. You know the planet Earth? So I'll draw a spider, because a spider has 8 legs, representing the 8 suns. Okay? And Earth is the 33. For example, here's the spider will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 7. But if you count Orion, Orion has 2 suns. Those legs that the spider has are talking about the suns. And it's the energy in Earth. Okay? Earth is the 33. Each of these suns have a number power. Alright? So that's what you call allegory. It's just an example. I draw the spider. I put the 33 on it. The 33 represents the Earth. The legs represents the suns. Okay? So when you read any Bible from any cursors, it's the same thing as allegory. Philosophy mixed with science. Okay? So I'll do that for those people who brought it, or the book. So here's okay. So here's again an example of the spider. Those who forget the past and those who fail to learn from history are condemned to repeat it. Earth is located in the Goldilocks zone. 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. Kicked out. Okay, that's when it gets kicked out. A binary multiple 8-star system, born every millennium cycle. So when the red sun comes in, she panelates these suns, alright? She exchanges gases. For example, if she doesn't exchange these gases, it's not what stupid NASA is telling you, that the suns become supernova, they explode. No. The sun becomes the moon. It becomes like a dormant, like a rock. Like, for example, Earth, when it went through the ice age, all that volcanic activity slept, Earth became ice. So when it comes out of the Carina Nebula, Earth starts waking up again. All the ice will be melted away. The dry land will appear. You get it? So all the ice will be melted around the Earth. More volcanic activity. More tectonic plates moving faster. More carbon in the water. And when people eat from nature, because there's more carbon, those babies born under those conditions will be bigger. Okay? Now keep in mind, high carbon activity will make the trees bigger again. Everything will grow bigger. That's in the fire age. Okay? Right now we live in paradise. Then we enter fire age. Then purgatory again. Then hell. Hell is the ice age, where there's no carbon. Everything is frozen. There's no vegetation, no nothing. People eat each other for 2,000 years. You get it? I explained that in issue 1. But right here, again, when I drew the spider represents the Earth, the 33, surrounded by the 8 suns. You see the 8 legs of the spider. That's what you call allegory. Alright? So let's keep moving on. So another allegory from any religious text. The 7 trumpets, the 7 golden seals, the beast with the 7 heads, G7, God, you know God, G7. You see, the beast of the 7 head is your God. The 7 trumpets is your God. We are at war with God. We are at war with nature, the sun radiation in Earth. Okay? So now that you know the real word of God, all that sort of radiation in Earth in the fire age reproduces life forms again. Okay? Earth reproduces them. Okay? And I know this is going to sound real weird to you guys, because life is stranger than fiction. It's because the stupid people who rule over you have lied to you guys for over 2,000 years. since we came out of the Ice Age 2,000 years ago, they've been lying to you. Fake God, fake religion, all fake. Alright? So here we go. So here's page number 2. Okay, so humanitarian history. See YouTube videos. Now remember, I had like 7 YouTube channels because YouTube keeps deleting my videos because people can't handle the truth. Religious people get offended. But I keep posting the videos. Okay, I started this a long time. I think in 2007 is when I started this. Longer than that. Okay, and I keep, when I get banned from YouTube, I just keep reposting. Facebook deleted a lot of my videos. You know, one of these days they're gonna ban Facebook. Instagram, who knows when these pages are gonna be up and running, when they're gonna delete them. That's why you should purchase this book, or don't even purchase. If you're a good artist, draw, make notes, learn, and pass it down to your family, 3 generations, to your children, so they don't be brainwashed by the fake system. Okay, don't brainwash your children. Teach them how nature works. All right. There we go. So right here, sing this. Okay, sign the song. Look at the wisdom. Up the next 14 pages. All right. So here it is. Twinkle twinkle little star, what I want. Okay, how I wonder what you're up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. You see, that's the red sun solar system. All right. When the blazing sun is gone. Okay, when the blazing sun is gone, that's telling you in the 2,000 years of darkness. Okay, the Korean nebula blocks the sun. Okay, because nobody can see the sun. Okay, when the blazing sun is gone, when his nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle twinkle through the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see where they go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep, for you never shut your eyes till the sun is in the sky. You see? As you bright and tiny spark, like the traveler in the dark, through I know not what you are, twinkle twinkle little star. Now you get what that song means? It's talking about the red sun solar system, how she pollinate these, she's like a bee, she pollinate these suns. Again, that's allegory, okay? So there we go. So use that star constellation chart. This is the correct one. If you look it up in the internet, there's going to be so many of them, overwhelming, because the fake system didn't want to tell you the truth. You have to figure it out by yourself, all right? Plus, they changed this one. This one's a star constellation chart, the equatorial. So you know how Leo is right here? They moved it somewhere over here. They changed everything. Alright? So I'm glad when I did this on 2007, 2010, around there, I found the correct one. This is where I had the issues, where our constellation is. I knew what these other ones, but I never knew. And I saw an Indiana Jones movie where it says X never marks a spot. So there's the X, the cross between the 4 seasons. The 2 pillars, you see? Autumn and winter, spring and summer, the 2 pillars. The 4 foundations. There's a wheel above and the wheel below. We're talking about the wheel below. Alright? The equator region is based on the Hermetic principle as above so below, meaning that the same laws that governs the universe all governs all beings. Astrology is the language of the stars and takes the known gain throughout astronomy, placement and the movement of the constellations, suns, and planets, and assign meaning to the exact moment of time. You see? It tells you where we are in this exact moment and time in our galaxy to prepare for what's coming. So here's, and this happened in 2007, you see? So I've been doing this for a long time. This is the red sun solar system. Remember a friend of mine who used to look at Google Map, Google Star, and he told me, "Oh, Emilio, I saw this person who is talking about what you're saying. Go and check it out in Google Sky." He gave me the coordinates. Here's the coordinate. You go to Google Earth Sky, you put these coordinates in, 5G, 53M, 27S, you put these in, and you're going to see that they removed this image. They left the square, okay? Like back, since we have telescopes, we can see even farther into space, inside space. Before, when we didn't have telescopes, we always look underneath the lion for the red sun solar system. So when it comes in our 13 constellation, it comes in. I forgot what planets. You know the gold disc that NASA sent to space. It shows you our planets, and it shows you between what planets it comes in. I forgot which ones. But Graffiti from Australia is another guy who saw my stuff and started decoding things. He's the one who discovered that. Which planets, you know what I mean? I don't remember them, but if you go on my Facebook page, there's an image in there that shows you. So I put it in there. Now Graffiti did the things, but I noticed he missed the 7 point, the 7 constellation was is also in that disc. All right, and there we go. So you see Google Sky, the years of the coordinates, image removed in 2007. You see, because the red sun came in the year 2010. But so you see, they were preparing. Also, they know that it comes in the Leo in 2010, and it stays. This is our tree of life. It stays there for 6 years, 6 months. It stays. When you add 666, it goes 18. All 18 constellation bound together. The 19 comes in every millennium. You get it? So educate the new millennium shooters of the 8 suns, the truth. The 14 constellation red sun solar system, 6 to 7 planet solar system, moves planets through the. So when the red sun comes in, she moved these planets around. For example, when you read the Bible, there's like 19 angels in here. They call the planets angels. She moved them around, and the angels got new names. Not the Bible, it was the book of Enoch. Like this, Enoch. Enoch is the red sun solar system, okay? It's the red sun solar system, okay? So that's the red sun solar system. You see, that's why you see how it's dark and you don't see the red sun solar system? This is the doorway when it comes to the Leo, because we can't see it. In the year 2007, we couldn't see it. We can see it through the telescope. But in 2010, those people who are real astronomers, the ones from the secret society, the ones who govern your mind, the ones who created the Georgia Guidestones, they knew, okay, how to look for it. They knew in 2010 people could see it through their eyes when they look at the stars. So then, and they removed the image. So when you go to Google Earth Sky, you can see that square. All right. So when people say, "Who's the Alpha and Omega, Emilio?" Well, the Alpha and Omega, there's 2 stories. The yellow sun is the Alpha and Omega, and the red sun is the Alpha and Omega. It depends who it is. Okay, what they're talking about. For example, the red sun is the Alpha and Omega because it brings the mineral for life to Earth. It gives the spark of these, okay, in the wheel below. So it returns every millennium. It has the mineral of life from Earth, the 14 carbon. That's where it comes from, that mineral. All right. So above the Alpha and Omega is the yellow sun. For example, we have 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. So the Alpha is the beginning, and the Omega is the end. Okay. When the red sun came in, it was the Alpha, then Omega. It's a cycle. That's what you explain Alpha and Omega. It's a cycle. The beginning and the end. For example, you have 10 cards, okay, of the same. This is the Alpha. Number 1 is the Alpha, and number 10 is the Omega. It's just a cycle, okay, Alpha and Omega. It's just for those people who don't understand what Alpha and Omega means. It's just a beginning and the end. The end is only the beginning. It's all the same thing. Hopefully I explained that to you guys. That's what Alpha and Omega means. It's a cycle. Red sun is a cycle. It's an Alpha and Omega. Okay? It takes 1,000 years to it to come. Number 1 in 1,000. Number 1 is the Alpha. Then the end is the Omega. The red sun takes 12,000 years to orbit the Milky Way galaxy. Number 1 is the Alpha, and the end is the Omega. Okay? There we go. So explain that one. So okay. So here's the red sun solar system. It came in the year 2010. Those people who were looking at it, they knew. The CIA, they knew. But then the the people in charge, they disconnected all. For example, NASA, the people who ruled, they disconnected all that stuff. They couldn't see it. The CIA, none of them couldn't see it. There's a lot of videos of people who worked where they can see it. Then something happened where the government removed it. All right, so they wouldn't be sharing that information. Why? Because the red sun can move planets around. It couldn't move the Earth to any of these constellations without suns. Then Earth would be frozen. It can move Earth to the constellation Orion, where there's 2 suns. We could be seeing 2 suns rises and everything. It could be daylight every day. Okay, if you see there's 2 suns here. We could be orbiting the blue sun, then we could be seeing the other orange sun, okay, in Orion. It can be daylight 24 hours if we hit there. It can move us to the constellation Doxa Sirius, where we are orbiting a blue sun. Pasaya, 1 sun with no constellations. There will be no planets in that constellations. It can move us to the biggest sun in our galaxy, Polaris Ursa Minor. It can move us to to Draco. Okay, it can move us to any of these constellations without a sun. It can move us somewhere where there's no sun. That's what the red sun solar system does. Okay. A lot of people can't handle the truth, and the human civilization, to me, they've been so weak-minded. You know what I mean? And they just can't handle the information I'm giving them. All right. So for you flat earthers, Earth is not flat. Earth can be moved. Earth was never here. Earth probably was part of that solar system. For example, this solar system has what? Has 6 planets. Right now, when it came in at 13, it took Pluto with her. Now she has 7. Okay, that's on the that NASA discovery on June 3rd, 2016. TRAPPIST-1e. They say it was no. That's not a new discovery. That's why all the Bibles, all the ancient texts are talking, all the ancient temples are talking. Even the Aztec calendar, it gives you a red sun and 4 planets. She moves planets around. There's many ancient cultures that show this. You see, this is the horseshoe. You see, it's a horseshoe. Good luck horseshoe. You get, because it looks like a horseshoe. Before it was 4 planets, and this many the Pyramid of Ecuador has another. Like it had 5 or 4 planets, I don't remember, but it's the same thing. The Pyramid of Ecuador, I think it's the same thing as the Aztec. Okay, I will show you that towards the end of this video. But just to give you an idea what the red sun solar system does. So the number 23, okay, W equals number 23. These are all together, okay. 12 plus 7, 12, the 12 constellations. The 7 constellations with suns, all right. Then you have the 4 seasons equals 23. Okay, the 12, you see, I already explained that, the 12 constellations, the 7 constellations with suns, and the 4 elements, the 4 seasons. As above, so below. Above, in 12,000 years, the other sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy, okay, in 12,000 years, that's 144,000 months, okay? So the stars are the chosen ones. Below, in 12 months, the Earth orbits the yellow sun in 365 days, all right? In 1 day, there's 144,000 minutes. And there you go. So this is what the red sun solar system does. I got this from the Aztec calendar. And the Aztec temple in the ceiling, same thing as the Sistine Chapel. It shows you that it has 15 to 16 passages. And it stays in our tree of life for 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. That's the 18 constellation bound together. So it takes her about 7 years to make changes in our tree of life. In our star constellation chart. You see, that's allegory. When I say the tree of life, I really want to say in our star constellation chart. Okay? That's what you call allegory. Philosophia. Illusions. Explaining what's going on above. So the 7 constellation with sun solar system in the millennium cycle enters through the Leo constellation. Dates 2010, 2010, 3010, 4010, 5010, 6010, 7010, 8010, 9010. Ends for 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. Okay? Wakes the 6 who are in the rivers of life. You see, I call this the rivers of life. In the tree of life. And dreams, who are the 4 seasons. You see, these 7 constellations with suns are the reason for the 4 seasons. Actually, there are 6. The 7 comes in every millennium. Alright? who are the four seasons, the seven. The red sun solar system brings the 14 carbon mineral to life to Earth, one of the 6 key elements of life in Earth. You see? The red sun millennium cycle, 15 to 16 passages. You see how we call Sweet 16 and the Mexicans call it the quinceañera? You see? It's a reminder of the red sun solar system, 15 passages. So here's more information for you guys when you're reading this book, how to look at things. So here's the red sun solar system, her first passage, you see? First stop, Dracu, sun power, 1 through 4. Red sun gives power, panelates. It changes energy, you see? She changes energy. So what did I wrote here? Okay, spells and spelling. You have to know that, spells and spelling. Don't fall under the spells of the magic of writing. Know how nature works. The red sun solar system, depending on the philosopher from any religious text or ancient temples or stories, all characters are playing the solar cycles. All those characters are solar cycles. This is called allegory. Allegory is a powerful form of art and literature that uses symbolic characters, events, or settings to represent abstract ideas, moral equalities, or complex truth. While the story itself may be fictional or illusional, that's all your Bibles are fictional, illusional stories explaining our solar cycles. Okay? The red sun solar system is described as the 7. Sometimes you see it's part of the 7. The 14, when you count you see we are located in the cross, we are the 13 with the 12, and sometimes the philosopher would call it the 14, and sometimes the 19. For example, when you use all 18 constellations, when you see paintings, it will show the 18 in the abyss and the 19 comes in. Okay? So it depends on the philosopher explaining this story to you guys. Okay? So the 7 constellation red suns, the 14 constellation red sun solar system, the red sun solar system is for 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. It makes about 15 to 16 passages. Awaken the 7 suns. The red sun is the 8 suns. It's like a bee. She pollinates the 7 suns. They give birth. She gives her bright little spark. You know what I mean? Like the song. So that's her first stop. Then she goes to the constellation. Now, for my understanding, these how she does it in order. Because in 2010, the tectonic plates, it happened in the month of the seasons with Dracu. And that's why I put Dracu number 1 and Polaris Ursa Minor number 2. But that's my observation. For those people in the future, or you people who have brains, I probably put the order wrong. But I know the last stop she does is in our 13, our constellation, because the red sun becomes a blue sun. So, but probably the order is wrong, and that's for something for a whole group of people to use their brain. When that cycle comes, they can look and see which order is the correct one. So here is the red sun solar system second stop, Polaris Ursa Minor, sun power 5 to 8. Red sun gives power, panelates, it changes energy. Now when you see the Illuminati one with the compass and everything, they show Dracu as the first one. All right, I mean not Dracu, Polaris Ursa Minor. This sun is the biggest sun in our Milky Way galaxy. It's the biggest one. So I'm not sure if that compass of theirs is telling you the correct order. So here we go. Red sun solar system third stop, Orion. Okay, 2 sun power, 9 through 12. You see, Orion holds 2 suns, 9 to 12 and 13 to 16. I got this from the Aztec calendar, the number of powers and everything. And United Nations stole that logo from the Aztecs. They're giving it to you there. But a lot of flat earthers, oh, that's the flat earth. No. When you count, it's just showing you the 8 suns activity on Earth. So you go, the red sun gives power, panelates. So that's our third stop. So then the red sun solar system, her first stop is dog star Sirius. She exchanges energy with him. Alright. She panelates them. Then she moves up to the constellation Passion. She exchanges energy. She panelates them. Here's how our red sun solar system looks. Keep in mind, in ancient times, she was a red sun and 4 planets. She moves planets around. You see, for example, it took Pluto. It was 6 planets, now it has 7 planets. Alright? In 2014, that's when I realized. In 2014, I was looking at the universities. I forgot what university it was, where they were looking for Pluto. The students, they said, "What happened to Pluto? It disappeared." Because remember, she makes 15 passages. So on the year 2014, she took the planet Pluto. So here's the red sun solar system coming into our 13th constellation. All right, our yellow sun solar system, the Goldilocks. She's coming in. Now, the asteroid belt, I'm not sure if that's true. That's something NASA created. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I don't know. All right, I don't think it's real, the asteroid belt. You know what I mean? Because NASA lied. I don't know if it's true or not. So, but I put it in there just in case. So here's the 14th constellation. Okay, let me show you back. You see here's the 14th, the 14th constellation. You see it has 6 planets. Okay, how she came in. Alright. Then here she took Pluto with her. You see how she took Pluto and moved Pluto. I named all the planets. I'm thinking you see her, yeah, Saturn and Jupiter. I think I should have put Jupiter over here, because she comes between these two. How you can see it with your eyes. So I have to look for that disc and see. So that's what she does. Alright, so here's the red sun solar system, called the 14th constellation red sun solar system. Sometimes 19, depends on the philosopher. Red sun solar system, when entering the 13th constellation, yellow sun system disturbed the asteroid belt. So remember, a lot of people were looking, so I was saying, oh, probably the asteroid belt is real, because a lot of people were documenting a lot of comets and everything entering the Earth around that time. So here's the 14th constellation entering the 13th constellation. She comes in, okay, right here. The red sun solar system. Red sun solar system, millennium cycle, 6 stop, hope, sun power, 25 to 28. That's our sun power right here, our yellow sun. And red sun power panelates, it changes energy. Red sun comes in June, okay? That's June. That's Gemini, all right? To Cancer, and the twins. You see, the twins is Gemini. Alright, it enters for 40 days. Into July and Cancer, yellow sun power, okay? There's a yellow sun power up for 40 days. Red sun returns home. Red sun becomes a blue sun. So after the 40 days, the red sun becomes a blue sun. Alright? The red Kachina becomes a blue Kachina. Our yellow sun becomes a white sun, has more power. Alright, for 200 years. But Earth, they're calling it climate change, but Earth is always changing. Again, the 4 corners of the Earth, the 4 foundations in the Milky Way galaxy. Water age is hell, the ice age. When the yellow sun exits the Carina Nebula, it will be paradise. Okay, that's the Earth age. Then after the Earth age, paradise is heaven, the fire age. You see, heaven is hotter than hell. Then comes Purgatory, alright? That is the air age in the wheel above. Okay, the red sun solar system in June to July. Okay, I already read that. Future red sun solar cycles. Okay, so you know when it comes in the Leo, 2010, 3010, 4010, like that. But when it comes in here, will be in June. Okay, 3016, 4016, 5016. I'll put the dates there for you guys. So for the future generations, they can see, whoever has this, they can look outside with their telescopes and everything and document everything and free the minds of all the other slaves that's still programmed in the fake system. So, reset ice age. A lot of people were recording 2 suns. A lot of places in these years, in 2010 to 2016, a lot of people. I have a video of Papua New Guinea. I should have put it in here so you people could have saw it. I don't have it in here, but I should have put this video in here so I can show you the red sun solar system in Papua New Guinea. But if you guys want to see it, it's on my YouTube channel, the red sun solar system in Papua New Guinea, where they recorded it, and you can see the planets and everything in the red sun. I'll have to do an update on that video. I think I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to grab that video and do an update, because the red sun, it looked like a planet. It looked like the moon. The more energy she exchanges with the other suns, more like a sun it looks like. It starts looking more like a sun. Alright? That's what you call mental programming. When you see a sun and you think it's a planet, and that sun is waking up, because you were taught by the fake system that when a sun is not being gas is not, they exploded, because that's all bullshit. They go to sleep, they become like a rock until another sun comes and it changes gases and activate it again. So reset ice age, year 10,500. Korean nebula blocks the 8 suns. There you go. Then here's the red sun solar system, exchanging energy. Here's David in the slingshot. When you read Anunnakis, here's Anu bid Anu's manhood. You see, he bid his manhood. It's philosophia. It never did happen. They were wrestling. You see, for you people who read that. The 7 females Anunnakis assembled. The 7 constellations with suns is all the same thing. This is Enki. Enki is the yellow sun, and his brother Anu is the red sun. It's all the same story being repeated. Alright? So, red sun is Eve, Adam, Satan, and Jesus is the yellow sun. Satan is the red sun, and Jesus is the yellow sun. David is the constellation that holds the red sun. David, he killed a lion, enters the Leo constellation. Samson is the red sun solar system. He killed a lion, enters the Leo. Same thing. What else? Enoch is the red sun solar system. Thoth in his spacecraft. Seth, Horus, it's all the same story. Alright? So here's information when you use the clock. I always looked at the clock. I said, man, what the clock means? I said, oh, the clock. Okay. 1 is like 1,000. We have 10,000 years of sunlight and 2,000 years of darkness. So in 3 will be a calendar reset. We follow the sun. So that's why it's a 12-month calendar, because we follow the sun. Then when we enter the 2,000 years of darkness, it will be a 13-month calendar. Each month is 28 days, because the moon orbits the earth in 28 days. The only light that we will see is of the moon when we enter the 2,000 years of darkness. So here we go. So it will be 6, the 6 constellation with suns. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 5 star pointed and pointing to the earth, but the red sun comes in every millennium, the 7. Alright? So there we go. What else I got here? Okay, here's the cube where the Muslim people, they walk around the cube 7 times. Here's the cross, it becomes the cube. You see, it's all the same thing. Law, L12, 1A, L is 12, the 12 constellation, 1, the Alpha and Omega, okay? The red sun solar system, 23, 12, 7, and 4. You see? So I gave you all the information in here. God, G, 7, the 7 constellation with signs. O, 15 passages of the red sun solar system. D, 4, the 4 seasons or the 4 ages of above. 666 equals 18, all 18 constellation bound together. Then that's the mark of the beast, who is also your God. And the power of 369, when you add them together, you know, Nikola Tesla, is 18. All 18 constellation bound together. Literally, everything has been written in the books and stones are about the stars. All that you need to discover everything. So remember, we're located in the cross between the 4 seasons. So here's what the red sun solar system does every millennium. Okay, 2010 to the year 2016. Alright, the earth becomes the 33. Real beautiful for you guys. Alright. Here's what the red sun does. She penalizes these suns. I gave you all to here. You out there have to study, take your notes. Hopefully this makes it easier for your brain to process that information. It's real beautiful knowledge for you guys. Again, the earth, we adapt to the new earth. Our DNA adapts to the new earth. Okay? 10,000 years of sunlight. The 15th step to adulthood, red sun solar system, millennium cycle, 6 years responsive days. Red sun awakens the 8 suns, the 40 days. Red sun becomes the blue sun. You see? All nice. Here are some of the stories. Lulu, you see, in his spacecraft, is the red sun. Inlu, the red sun. Thought, a red sun. Anubis, the red sun. Eve is the red sun. Cain and Abel, okay, red sun, yellow sun. Satan is the red sun. Moises is the red sun. Okay, it's 10 Commandments, the 10,000 years of sunlight. All right, and the river. Okay, here's Moises. Okay, he divided the waters. You see, spring and summer, autumn and winter. He broke the waters. You see, it was in the river Nile. You get it? It's allegory, philosophia. You have to look at the star map when you're reading those Bible stories so you can see through the fiction. Okay, the Buddha wife. The Buddha looks to the east for enlightenment. Again, you go, when you read the Buddha, here's the Buddha, the yellow sun. Here's the east. He looks to the east for enlightenment. You see, it's that simple. Okay. Here's Abraham's son. Alright. Abraham is the yellow sun and his son is the red sun. Angels. When you read the Bible, angels can be constellation, planets, or suns. It depends. Or the 4 ages of above, the 4 archangels. Autumn, winter, spring, and summer. The 4 archangels. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Okay, let's show you. Okay, we're going to use the wheel below though. Let's say they're talking about the wheel below. The 4 archangels, the 4 beasts from below, the 4 living creatures. But there's a wheel above and a wheel below, so you need to know what they're talking about. So here we go. You have to know the difference, the red sun or they're talking about the 14 constellation, okay? So a Lulu spacecraft is the red sun solar system, okay? So now you know that Lulu is the red sun and his spacecraft is the 14 constellation. Enoch is the 14 constellation. Ishtar is the 14 constellation. Okay? Isis is the 14 constellation. Erda is the 14 constellation, okay? Erda is the 14 constellation. Ezekiel is the 14 constellation. Lucifer is the 14 constellation. Satan is the red sun. The phoenix is the 14. It's everything when it becomes new again. Allah is the idol. Allah is the 7. It's all constellation bound together. Okay, when it becomes one. Allah from the Muslims. Thought spacecraft. You see, it's the 14 constellation red sun solar system. Same with thought spacecraft. Look underneath the lion for my spacecraft. You see how they use that philosophy? So here's NASA TRAPPIST 1E. They made a 2-hour special talking about this red sun solar system. There's their poster right here. So you can see that I'm not lying to you guys. Alright? There we go. Okay, now that you people got issue 1 and 2, I want you to look at this as the calendar. And look at, you see, right here, they're showing you the red sun solar system and the planets. It was 4 planets. Count all those. See how many are there. Count all these. Count all these. Then you're going to see through the truth. Okay? Next issue, the Aztec calendar. Use the star map to figure out what the Aztec calendar before seeing the next issue. So this is going to be issue number 3. Alright. So that's that one. That's the end of that book, but let me show you the back. Okay. The back cover is this. The Real Word of God. Every issue is going to have this in it. The Real Word of God. Okay, the Real Word of God. It's showing you everything. Alright? How everything works. So, okay. So you have 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness, the 7 constellation with suns, Orion host to sun, the Milky Way galaxy. Yellow sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy in 12,000 years. That's 144,000 months. This is the wheel below, or you can look at it as a wheel above as well. As above, so below. So you have the 365 days or the 12,000 years. One is like 1,000. So when you people look at that, you have to have that program into your mind how to see it. Okay. Then here's the real word of God, G7. The 7 constellation was on. Each constellation has a number power. I learned this from the Aztec calendar. From the Aztec has many stones, and I learned it from them. Not this many different interpretation in the Aztec, not the Aztec calendar itself, but the Aztec calendar has the 7 points, but it was a different one that had the points. Then it has O15, I learned this from the Aztec, and the 16 chapel. It shows you the 15 passages of the Renaissance solar system. D4, the 4 ages up above, or the 4 seasons below. Alright? There you go, and this is the wheel above. This is the real flat Earth. The Milky Way galaxy is the real flat Earth. This is the firmament of the heavens. This is the 2,000 years of darkness, Capricorn Aquarius. One is like 1,000. The sun returns in the 3rd day. 3 days in the wilderness. Here is Hona and the Betty the great fish. Here's the Betty of the great fish, the Milky Way galaxy. The fish swallowed him for 3 days. You see, he spit him up in the 3rd day, returned at the sunlight. This is Jesus in the tomb. You see the tomb? Okay, he was in the tomb for 3 days. So you see, that Passover. Noah is the yellow sun. It rained for 40 days. You see, the ice age is talking to you about the ice age. The earth was covered in water. It's the ice age. You see, he had 2 doves, 2 white doves. You see, talking about the ice age. You see. There we go. Noah's family are son. Noah is the yellow son. He has 3 sons, and his sons had 3 wives. They're talking about the 8 sons. Noah's wife is the red son. You see? And I think that's it. So I created that for you guys. Then I created a PDF because people wanted this in their phone. So with this PDF, where's the PDF? I created a PDF for you guys. It's $5 through eBay or $3 through Venmo. All right, so you can have it and you can send it into any printing company, get it printed. You can have them send it to my house and I will sign them for you guys. All right, and I will let you know when I finish signing them, so you can pay return shipping to you guys. But here's the the first issue. Alright, this is unlimited. It's going to be you can print how many as you want and send them, do whatever. Alright? And here's issue number 2, the same thing. So real beautiful for you guys, the knowledge. So it's up to you guys to learn the truth, spread the truth to your friends. And that's why I say a lot. Stupidity is contagious. The truth is not contagious, because damn, I should have all my books sold and everything. I should be printing and nothing. The truth, people don't like using their brain. They don't like using it. It's like, oh, I can't use my brain. My brain hurts. I can't process this. But stupidity, flat earth, oh my gosh, look at all that stupidity. The fake government system with the stupid wars and shit. Fake words, fake education, all this fake politician shit. That's all fake. Bible's bullshit. The devil, Satan, Muhammad, the Buddha, all the stupidity. They can process stupidity. Their brain can process stupidity, but they can't process nature, the truth. That's why, you know how people say, oh, your third eye. They go, no, your third eye is over here. You got a little dot here that's blocking you to seeing the truth. You have the ability to use your brain, but you really have to figure out how the brain works. Okay? You need to read it. It's going to take you for a long time to break free from the bullshit of the fake system. So, hey, observe the truth. It's up to you. I can't do this by myself. I'm giving you guys facts and evidence. It's up to you to share the truth. This is free. I'll give it to you guys for free. All free. Learn or buy the book. Keep it in your records. Pass it down to your family tree, because who knows when these videos are gonna be eliminated and everything. Or when I'm 52 right now. I only got probably what, another 50 years hopefully. I'm gonna keep doing this until I leave this earth, until I wake up again, until I wake up to the real world. Right now I'm dreaming this illusional world. It's all a dream. Alright? So I'm doing my part in this dream world. So it's up to you guys. This all being recorded. All this is a memory. I'm reliving. I'm ready. Past, present, and future is happening at the same time. This is all our memory. Make sure your memory is beautiful. Make sure your memory is not you supporting the fake system, because you're going to see how wrong you were. Alright? Learn everything. So my name is Emilio DeJesus. Love the truth. Go on eBay. Get issue 1 and 2. Issue 2, there's a lot of them. Number 1, just 50 left. And do what you have to do. Alright? Learn how to use your brain. So I'm your host, Emilio DeJesus. Hopefully this has enlightened you, has give you something in your brain, teach your children the truth, and it's all up to you, humanity. That's all I can say. Remember, knowledge is worth more than gold. You need the knowledge. Okay? Earth provides everything for free. We don't need this fake system anymore. Till later, my name is Emilio DeJesus. Bye-bye.